Hey friends, we learned so much in yesterday's book about dinosaurs. We learned about how dinosaurs lived millions of years ago. We learned how some dinosaurs ate meat, called the carnivore dinosaurs, and some dinosaurs ate plants. Those were called the herbivores. We learned that dinosaurs that ran on 2 feet were fast and quick, and dinosaurs that were bigger and heavier on 4 feet were slow. We learned about how dinosaurs hunted together, how they ate leaves off of the tallest trees with their long necks. We learned so much. We even learned about how scientists found their bones called fossils. And that's how we know so much about dinosaurs. So here's another book for today. It has the same title. It's called Dinosaurs. It's from National Geographic Kids. Maybe you've heard of it. They do a lot of awesome stuff about nature and science. All right, let's read. Dinosaurs. Have you ever seen dinosaur bones in a museum? Some of them are huge. If those bones came to life, it would be pretty scary. But not to worry, all the big scary dinosaurs died off long, long ago. The bones weren't always at the museum. Where did they come from? The dinosaur bones were buried safely in rock for a long time. The bones are now fossils. Paleontologists, a scientist who goes looking for bones, found them. They dug them out of the ground. So if you look closely, you can see this guy is trying to chip. He's found a little bit of maybe a claw or a bone, and he's trying to carefully chip it out of the rock. You have to be really careful when you find dinosaur bones because they're so old that they could actually break. They bring the fossil bones to the museum and clean them. Then they put them all together. Bones were on the inside of a dinosaur, but what did the dinosaurs look like on the outside? Look at all those bones that they need to put together like a puzzle. Sometimes dinosaur skin left prints in the mud. The mud hardened and saved the prints. These fossils tell us that dinosaurs were scaly, like lizards. So see, there's like a little print in the mud where you can see what their skin looked like, and it was scaly, like a lizard. Dinosaur Superstars. Here's a few dinosaurs you may already know about. Tyrannosaurus Rex. T-Rex was one of the biggest meat eaters that ever walked the earth. Diplodocus, a long neck. Diplodocus was one of the longest dinosaurs ever found. Pachycephalosaurus. Pachycephalosaurus walked on 2 legs and had a thick, domed head. So if Pachycephalosaurus got into a fight, they would crash their heads together. Or if someone was trying to attack a Pachycephalosaurus and eat him, you would use that domed head and headbutt somebody. Triceratops. Triceratops had a huge head with 3 large horns and a wide frilled neck. Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus was an armored dinosaur. That means he had all kinds of spikes on his back. He had a solid bony club at the end of its tail, so he could fight back if another bigger dinosaur tried to eat him. Stegosaurus, that's the one with all the spikes on its back. Stegosaurus had rows of tall plates running down its back. Its tail had 4 big spikes. When you go to the museum, be sure to look for the smallest dinosaurs. Some are small enough to hold in your hands. Many small dinosaurs had feathers. One small dinosaur looked kind of like this, Microraptor. It would be very small if you stood next to it. Here's what it looked like, Microraptor. The biggest dinosaurs were the long-necked sauropods. You can't miss them. Sauropods like Argentinosaurus were the biggest land animals that ever lived. So the sauropods were all the long neck, really big dinosaurs who also had long tails. Big or small, scaly or feathery, all the dinosaurs walked on their toes. So you can tell by their bones that they walked on their toes. And all dinosaurs had curvy S-shaped necks. So their necks were sort of curvy like this, like an S. This is Edmontosaurus. A dinosaur's teeth can tell us what they ate. Brachiosaurus and Diplodocus were plant eaters. They had dozens of chisel-like teeth. Their teeth were good for snipping tough branches. Now, this is a fossil of a Diplodocus. So they had different kinds of teeth. They didn't need big, sharp teeth because they just ate plants. The dinosaurs with the big, sharp teeth, you could tell, those were the carnivores. Those were the ones that tried to eat other dinosaurs. So if a dinosaur had teeth like that, you kind of knew he was a plant eater. So that's something, it's like a clue that scientists used to try to find out things about different dinosaurs. This is Brachiosaurus. You can tell by this hump on his head. Other dinosaurs were meat eaters. Those were the carnivores. They ate other animals. Deinonychus had teeth as sharp as a steak knife. They were perfect for slicing meat. This is a tooth of a T-Rex. Look how big it is. Yikes. These are Deinonychuses right here. All dinosaurs, even the scariest meat eaters, laid eggs and had babies. Some of them, such as Oviraptor, guarded their nests and kept their eggs warm. When the babies hatched, the parents looked after them until they were big enough to live on their own. So there's Oviraptor with the little Oviraptor babies. Lots of people think anything big and dead is a dinosaur, but that's not right. This is not a dinosaur. That's a woolly mammoth. The woolly mammoth was huge, but this animal did not lay eggs like a dinosaur, and it had fur. None of the dinosaurs had fur. Some of them had feathers, but not fur. So when people find bones of a woolly mammoth, they were not dinosaurs. They lived in a different time. Is this a dinosaur? Wait, what? It walks on its toes. It has a curvy neck. It has feathers just like Ankylosaurus, and it lays eggs. Yes, a chicken is a dinosaur. What? All birds are living dinosaurs. So all these kind of birds kind of came from dinosaurs. They're different. They look different, but they have things that are the same as dinosaurs, like laying eggs and having those curved necks. Many people would love to keep a dinosaur as a pet. Not me. You might think that Tyrannosaurus Rex would be fun to play fetch with, but you wouldn't want to be near it at dinner time. And besides, it's extinct. That means they're all dead and they're not coming back. Extinct. If you want a dinosaur of your own, look for one that's small. A small dinosaur makes a very good pet. We wouldn't call that a dinosaur. We would call that a bird. Okay, here's a couple words to remember, okay? Like extinct. Extinct means no longer alive. When all the members of a group of animals are dead, it means there's no more. It's extinct. They're not coming back. A fossil is part of a living thing that has been saved in stone, like bones. A museum is a building where you can see dinosaurs and other rare and important things. A paleontologist is a scientist who goes looking for bones and studies fossils. Oh my gosh, friends, we are learning so much about dinosaurs. I'm so excited, and I hope you're enjoying learning all these different things about these mysterious animals that lived before there were even people on Earth. All right, friends, I'll see you soon. Let's keep reading about dinosaurs.